Fusters, fall is here. Right now, we're in the spookiest month of all. But do you know what I find the most scary? It's the thought of showing up to all these friends and family meals over the next couple of months empty-handed. Why not take the pressure off and look like an expert in the process? Join the Community Wine and Spirits monthly wine club, the Mutual Satisfaction Society. You'll receive 3 carefully selected bottles every month, complete with tasting notes and detailed information on each wine. All for $90. Join in the next 24 hours and get 20% off your first shipment. Want fancier wine? They got you. Join the Mutual Satisfaction Society Plus for extra satisfaction. $150 will get you 3 very special bottles. Let them take the trouble out of selecting great wines that you will love. Your first shipment is 20% off just for listening to View the Right Thing. Join the community today at www.communitywineandspirits.com or DM them at CommunityWS.
In this case of childhood illustrations coming back to haunt you, this story unfolds in the small town of Mill Valley in 1968, where a group of teens discovers a mysterious book in a haunted house once owned by the troubled Sarah Bellows. The book begins to write terrifying new stories on its own, each one targeting a member of the group with deadly consequences. As the teens race to uncover the truth behind Sarah's dark past, they must confront their deepest fears before the stories come to life and claim them. Wes and Aexis review this iconic horror anthology that blends eerie folklore with spine-chilling visuals in their review of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark on View the Right Thing.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hey, welcome to another episode of View the Right Thing. I'm Wes.
I'm Aexis. How you doing, Wes?
I'm doing all right. I got a weird, once we started recording, I got a weird notification about live streaming. I'm like, are we live streaming right now? I don't think we are. Then my eyes just started freaking out. That's how it works. Everything all at once. I got my spooky blood dripping glasses on.
Whoa, very cool.
So,
love it. Spooky.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm pretty good. Something wild that I wanted to share with you that I thought you might get a kick out of. When Desi was over, she noticed some tchotchkes that a friend gave me, and I knew nothing about them. When I was expecting them, I thought they were going to be like 3 inches, and then they ended up being 8 inches. Large tchotchkes. And one of them is like semi-famous, and you may or may not recognize it.
Hold on.
There is this... Yeah?
Sorry, my computer just has decided it was going to start running programs out of nowhere.
Oh, fun.
Okay. All right. It looks like
So it's this little kangaroo. It's like a little valet where you like put your wallet in here and your change in the little pocket, and then you can hang your watch on the tail. And a famous scene in a movie that had this exact, I don't know if it's this exact one, but it could be. It was in Pulp Fiction.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, I know, right? It was the Christopher Walken's character. He used to hang his watch from this tail, and Jesse was like, I want to look. Ooh, in places.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't remember.
The old prison pocket.
Yeah, so cool. Great. I thought you might enjoy that. I had no idea what it was, and she was like, I'm going to Google what this is. And I was like, wow, I just accepted that it was a random kangaroo statue thing. And I had no idea.
If you got weird furniture, he's gonna
right?
It out, sure.
And like this is from like Los Feliz, Silver Lake area, which is where Tarantino has one of his movie theaters. So you never know.
What if it was the... Oh my gosh.
So now Jeff is obsessed with it. He's like, oh my gosh, I need to get a watch.
I need to get a watch just to put it on there. He should get a replica watch from the one in Pulp Fiction. Yeah. That
would be great. So that's what's going on with me. And I've been listening to Hayley Williams' new song.
Okay.
True Believer. Okay. It's great. Highly recommend. It's very poignant and Timely.
You heard it here, folks. Hayley Williams, new song.
True believer, friends. Excuse me. I'm good.
I'm okay. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Take a drink of my water.
Good idea. Gotta stay hydrated.
That's right, water, not tea, folks. It tastes like fruit punch, though, so.
Because you have that thing.
Yeah, I got this. Circle, sponsor us.
Circle makes water taste like not water. So I've heard.
Yeah, it pretty much. Every once in a while, like just now, I got like a sip that was like no flavor, just water. Every once in a while, but yeah, ew. But I found the fruit punch one is the one I like the most.
Nice.
And they sell it in the grocery store.
They do.
The little sips, yeah, that they call the.
That's
the thing that you
cool.
put in. Yeah.
That's pretty neat. It like tricks your nose, right? Because it smells like a certain flavor, and so
No, it's got
Okay.
it's got flavor stuff like Propel.
Oh, cool.
I think maybe when it first started, maybe it was that, or that was a different product or something. I thought it was the thing that it tricks your nose. It's
Yeah.
not. It's got like a little. So it's like you screw it onto the top of a bottle, and you can for people that are watching. You can watch this podcast if you subscribe to the Patreon. So it's got like this thing that looks like a little filter, and it just spills everywhere. No, that's funny. Yeah, it's funny. It's just my life. Yeah. So it just screws in, and it can go on like. I guess you can put it on any. I think they're like it fits most wide mouth bottles or whatever. I don't know.
That's awesome.
I bought a specific like little flip top boy. He just pushes buttons. Brighten.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's helped me. I've definitely drank more water.
That's great.
If anybody wonders if it works, if anyone who knows me knows,
Yeah.
I don't drink water, so I've been drinking more water, so it must work.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I like it.
Water's good for you.
It's a great product. I'd rather be drinking tea. Oh, I tried their iced tea flavor.
Oh.
No. It's the only one I've taken out early and thrown away.
Oh, wow. All
Yeah.
right.
Does not
You heard
taste
it
like
here
tea.
first, folks.
It was like peach iced tea, and at first it tasted like those peach rings, which is kind of okay, but like after a day of it, I was just like, this is gross. I do not want this in my system. So I chucked it.
All right.
Yeah. I need to get some more flavors. I've only got one left after this. Apple. I don't want to drink apple juice.
You don't? Oh man.
No.
I was
What am I, 5?
obsessed with apple juice when I was a kid. Like
Yeah.
I
When you're
loved
a
it so
child.
much when I still enjoy it, but like when I was really little, when I was first learning to talk, I loved apple juice so much that I called every beverage apple juice.
Wow. That's
Like, well, apple juice. I want apple juice. And it really confused some babysitters. They're like, we don't have any. And my
You should
mom
still
had
do
to be
that.
like, that means anything. She's just thirsty. But apple
enough.
juice is freaking awesome. So
right.
everything should be like that. Yeah, I might be interested.
I have honey crisp apple is my last flavor I have.
Holy crap. That sounds fantastic.
They have like coffee flavored ones, and supposedly some taste like soda, but I have not, because you can get a carbonation thing. You can put your bottle in it and it carbonates the water.
Nice. But you can't do that.
And no, I don't drink soda.
Yeah.
No soda for this guy.
That's probably for the best. It's not that great for us.
Yeah, nothing carbonated, please. Cool. Anything else going on in your world?
I hopped on the blood donation train.
Yeah, you did.
And I did a Power Red, which was the craziest blood donation I've ever done in my entire life.
Crazy why?
Because, well, it takes like a little over an hour because it's not just a regular blood donation. They, like in real time, separate the red blood cells from the blood using this centrifugal machine that then puts the remaining blood back into your system.
Yeah.
And then they do it one more time.
That's so cool.
Cools your blood down to room temperature, which I was like, oh yeah, sure, that's fine. I got so cold.
Yeah.
Like I was shivering and they had to bring another blanket over for me. And I'm really glad they warned me about it, but they're like, your lips might start to tingle. And I was like, okay, sure. And they're like, if that happens, we'll give you a Tums. And I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? And apparently, if that happens, it's because you have low calcium. And so they'll give you a Tums to give you extra calcium.
Interesting.
The tingling definitely happened. It was more like a buzzing. It was just the weirdest. And I like stayed a little longer to drink water and have snacks, but I've done it and I don't know if I'll do it again because it was a lot.
Yeah.
But, you know, the regular donations are so great. But
when you
yeah.
see the app update for
Yeah.
our team, then you might be like, I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
Because when it's like, when it starts telling you like, hey, your blood's on the way to the hospital, your blood saved lives, you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
like it tells you like where it goes, like what hospital it goes to, and it's pretty cool. So far, our team has saved 20.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
Go
my
team.
information hasn't updated yet because it like just happened.
It.
Yeah, they have to make sure that I'm safe and healthy, which I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can only do the Power Reds every 112 days.
Yeah, well, as we know, I couldn't get platelets last time.
Yeah.
As we discussed, so
right.
I won't put the soon.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I did something less altruistic yesterday. So we went to there's this bar and grill that we go to trivia night. And our team is pretty decent. Like we've only been a couple times, 2 or 3 times. The first time we went, we took 3rd place.
Nice.
The last time we went, we took 1st place.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on Thursday nights, they have Family Feud night. And we had never done that. And so we went to do Family Feud night. We had like 6 of us. And I think we all kind of were hating it. We were like, there's like...
What?
So it's like, you know, they'll ask a question and you're supposed to give like the top answers, right? So you're supposed to give one of the top 3 answers. Or if you want to risk it, you can give all 3 of the top answers if you think you know it. But if you do that and you get any wrong, it kills it. I'm hearing myself in the background. It's so weird. It's like I'm hearing myself on a speaker in the background.
Oh, that's funny. Huh. I don't hear W.
Yeah, no, strange. Yeah, it's like if I speak a little louder, I can hear myself on a delay. Anyways, so we went and we weren't, first of all, I'm terrible at Family Feud. So I was definitely giving wrong answers pretty consistently. And I think we realized that there's something nice about like trivia. It's like there's an answer. You know, It's like you either know it or you don't, or you guess it right or you don't. But there's not like trying to determine one of several things and which one of those is the best.
Yeah.
So we got about halfway through. We were in 3rd place when they gave us a score update. And then going into the final round, we were down 5 points from the leader. And we just were and then the first one, the last round was like a lightning round. And so it was similar, but I don't know, it was a little different. But anyways, right away, like got the lowest. I think it was like you could get one of any of the top 5 answers, and we got like the lowest one. We got like the 5th answer, and then we hear cheering when people got like the top answer, and it was like, oh, we just lost 2nd place, so oh well. And then it ended, and they threw the leaderboard up, and we took 1st place.
Wow.
So we all kind of like didn't really like it very much, but we ended up with a $25 gift card. You know.
Hey.
Yeah.
Can't shake a stick at that.
We'll go back for trivia.
That's awesome. I love trivia.
My burger wasn't very good. The best thing there is the appetizers.
What's the best app?
I think the group, certainly Meredith, I think would say the fried cheese. So it's like not really a mozzarella stick. It's like a little like moon shape. Like they're pretty big, like a little disc almost of mozzarella. So they're good.
Nice.
I like the fried mushrooms. Apparently, like in Ohio, fried mushrooms are a thing. You find them like fast food places here. They sell fried mushrooms. Like it's everywhere. I don't love breaded items, but I like battered items. So like I want my mozzarella sticks battered, not breaded. Make sense?
Okay. Yep.
So it's not that you don't have that little crumbly breading on it. I like a batter, like I don't know, like a tempura almost.
Yeah.
They do beer battered mushrooms, and I think they're amazing. But the people from Ohio at the table were all like, "No, these aren't very good." But it was because they're battered and not breaded.
Interesting.
They were like, "It's too much like tempura or something." It's like, yeah, that's why I like it.
Dang.
So next time we go, it's going to be apps only. I did have a po' boy there once that was decent.
Oh boy.
The New Orleans style sandwich. It's like a
Oh, right.
kind of French baguette, and it had fried shrimp in it. It was pretty good.
Very nice.
Not as good as the fried cheese, but it's pretty good. I mean, what's as good as fried cheese, really?
Nothing. That's awesome. That sounds like fun.
Have you seen that skillet cheese that they sell?
No.
So
skillet cheese?
It's like a little block, and you just like throw it in a skillet, and it like heats up the bottom, and then you flip it, and it heats, and it like grills the top, and so you get like kind of like a firm skin on the top, like almost like pizza.
Like halloumi?
Kind of like halloumi, but it's not halloumi.
Okay.
But the inside stays like a little firm, but kind of gooey. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah.
Okay. I like the sound of this. I like cheese.
Yeah,
Welcome to Cheese Talk with Alexis and Wes.
Well, and you can't typically eat the mozzarella sticks, right? So
I can't.
This tell you skillet cheese. It's the way to go. It's like
skillet
having the mozzarella stick without the breading.
Make it a note. Get some skillet cheese.
Yeah, what is that skillet cheese called? Let's see. Let's look it up.
Okay.
Let's see.
Skillet cheese.
I've always wanted to do raclette.
Yes.
I've never been to a place that serves raclette. There's oven baked essentials. Red Apple Cheese is a brand. There's a brand called Big Moo. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese. So yeah. I've never been to a place with raclette. I learned recently, I think, if this is true, that the word raclette means to scrape, which makes sense because they scrape that melty cheese onto your food.
Right.
But I had heard that somebody was like, "Oh yeah, we went to a raclette place, but it wasn't cheese. It was like I don't remember chocolate or I don't know something." I vaguely feel like it was something sweet. Yeah, but I guess it just means to scrape. So I guess anything you can scrape anything. I guess.
Interesting.
Give me some of that scraped steak, please.
If you can scrape it, I don't know if that's a good steak.
I tried. So I'm gonna admit something that's maybe shocking to some people because some people absolutely hate this place, but I love Arby's. I think Arby's is, by the way, if you want a fast food mozzarella stick, Arby's is the way to go. They taste a little like the old school Red Robin mozzarella sticks, which Red Robin doesn't do anymore. Jerks. Anyways, Arby's has steak nuggets.
Stop it.
Yeah, so it's just they're not breaded. They're just little cubes of steak.
Okay.
And they're real smoky. They're good. I got them just by themselves. I think they were supposed to have a sauce come with them, and they didn't. So by the time I was done with it, I was kind of like, if it had a sauce, maybe I would have liked it better.
Yeah.
But they're
like a jus or something.
Yeah, they weren't like all dry and tough. They were pretty tender and easy to chew. They make a steak nugget bowl. So I don't know what it has in it. Maybe mashed potatoes or something. Arby's doesn't normally have mashed potatoes, but that seems like a thing you would put steak nuggets on.
Right?
What's in the Arby's? I like talking about
that sounds so good. Right? Jeff and I had some wicked awesome steak the night before my blood donation because I was like, I need more iron, and did not disappoint. It was I didn't realize how delicious a New York strip is.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually a prime rib person.
See, I'm not a prime rib person.
I love roast beef.
Yeah, I like it.
Which is the same thing.
I get why people like prime rib. Don't get me wrong. This is not my cup of tea.
Yeah. But man, that steak it came okay. So this is the last thing I'll say, but it came with a lamb jus with thyme that you could like pour on the steak or dip your steak.
Where was this?
We went to Gwen. which is a steak place
Okay.
in LA. It's owned by Curtis Stone and his brother.
Hmm.
Famous celebrity chefs from Australia. And as the server, or as the woman who was going to box up our food because I could not eat all that steak, I was like, can you just make sure? I'd really love to take this jus home. I was like, I could swim in this. She laughed. She's like, yeah, absolutely. Have to give this to you because it's so delicious. It was like, oh my God. I was shocked at that. Like, I fell in love with a jus so much. Highly recommend.
You're funny. That's so funny. So I learned that you cannot eat the steak nugget bowl. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm getting a little freeze here.
Boo.
Okay, now you're good.
Okay.
Okay. So the steak nugget bowl, sadly for you, it has mac and cheese and crispy onion strings.
So
quit with
close.
the mac and cheese, people. Like mac and cheese, everything right now. Like I don't need everything, like whatever the house specialty is on mac and cheese. I don't need it. I don't need a Philly steak mac and cheese. I don't need a steak nugget mac and cheese. I don't need a hot chicken mac and cheese. Just like for a while it was put it on fries, whatever it is on fries. I guess I can get on board with that. But mac and cheese, I don't know. There's these weird like fast food fads. Remember when sweet potato fries were everywhere?
Yes. I love sweet potato fries. I make sweet potato fries. I do.
Okay.
I make them fresh from like a sweet potato.
Okay.
That became my pandemic meal, were sweet potato fries with a fried egg on top.
Yeah. I've got the weirdest delay.
Oh man, really?
Yeah, I hope everything's okay. It's just I can hear you fine, but your video is like way out of sync.
So great.
Yeah, that's okay. I just won't look at you. All right. Well, we've talked about food for 20 minutes. Should we talk about movies?
Sure.
We watched a trailer. What did we watch?
Yeah, we watched Playdate with Kevin James and Alan Ritchson.
Was it Playdate or Playtime?
Playdate.
It was Playdate. Okay. All right. Yeah. What'd you think of that trailer?
I think it looks really funny and fun. Like Sarah Chalk is in it. Our guy from Firefly, I think Alan Tudyk.
I have no idea what you're saying right now, by the way.
Oh, seriously? That's because I have a... Shoot. It should be working. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Basically, everything you said, I was like, I don't understand anything she's saying. You're like, it's got out. That's what it sounded like to me. But I'm checking to make sure that I'm checking my computer right now to see what could be. Maybe something on my end. We'll see. I turned something off. You look better.
Thanks.
You're almost in sync with your video now too, which is great.
Good.
Okay, so you were saying those people were in it.
Yep, Sarah Chalk and Alan Tudyk.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah,
it looks really funny, and I'm actually excited to see it. It comes out November.
I think the 12th.
Great.
I thought it said. I don't know. Mid-November. Let's
comes
see what
out
would
in
be
mid-November.
So the 12th and the 17th wouldn't be a release day normally. So maybe the 14th?
At some point in November.
Yeah.
We are, and it's on Amazon, right?
Was it? I think it's an Amazon movie. I think it comes out in theaters, and then it'll probably premiere on Amazon. I don't know. It looked fun. I really like Alan Ritchson. I don't like Kevin James very much. Yeah. It looks like a fun little movie. I'm curious to see what the sort of they sort of like half explain it in the trailer, but they don't really explain really what's going on. So I'll be interested to find out what happens, what it's really about. But yeah, it looks silly. It looks like fun action. I suspect the movie's probably not good. That's my theory. That the movie's not good, but like you might have a good time.
And they showed they showed us all the funny things.
Like, oh, that's kind of bad, but yeah. All right. Well, that's that. I'm back to Garbletown.
Man,
can you just double check on your side of things if like there aren't any things running in the background? It's probably me, but I'm in the room with the Wi-Fi. I'm as close as I can get to it.
Okay, close that. For some reason, Zoom was on, so that's great. Okay,
Zoom taking all your resources.
How dare it? Okay, it should get better.
Okay, I hope so.
Okay,
we're out of sync again, but I think the program we use will sync it up, hopefully. Worst case scenario, we go only audio on this episode, but
Right.
hopefully it'll be okay.
Yeah. It'll be great.
Crossing my fingers. Alexis, what did we watch, and what is it about?
We watched Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and the IMDb, I feel like it's the grandmother from Golden Girls, Pennsylvania, 1968. That's how they started.
Sicily.
Picture it. So Pennsylvania, 1968. After playing a joke on a school bully, Stella and her friends decide to sneak into a haunted house that once belonged to the powerful Bellows family, unleashing dark forces that they will be unable to control. Ooh, okay.
So, Alexis,
Yeah.
did you enjoy this movie?
I did.
I kind of had a feeling you might.
Yeah. I had fun. Not to say that there weren't a couple times that I covered my eyes.
I like this movie too.
Yeah, good. All right. Am I still garbled? No?
Yeah, I have no idea what you're saying. I think I heard you ask me if it was garbled.
Yeah. Well, that's so great.
So it's weird. It only corrects itself when we start talking about it being messed up. But all the important stuff, I can't hear. So if I maybe could discern through that you jumped a few times, I don't know, maybe you closed your eyes, you had a good time.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully we can make it through this. Maybe we'll make this a quick episode.
Okay.
Well, so this is based on the books, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. One of my favorite book series when I was a kid. I still have all of the books. Yeah, I'm a big fan. It's like a good intro to horror for kids.
Oh yeah, I agree.
It's just like
right.
Yeah, sorry. I'm like, we're both waiting for the other person to talk now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just like, is there still a delay?
Well, okay. Well, why don't you tell me your notes?
Well, off the bat, I wrote, "Whoa! I was not expecting to see a swastika."
Yeah.
Like right away. That was shocking.
People felt really strongly about Nixon.
I mean, I get it, but I immediately love the production design.
Yeah.
How they dressed each room, it just felt really period appropriate.
Appropriate? Okay. Sorry,
yes.
It did a thing again. I have a favor to ask. Could you try and jump out and come back and see? I have no reason to think that it's actually you, but just in case. I mean, there's not much.
Well, it might be because I'm further away from my.
So.
I'm further away from my router right now. Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Okay. Well, folks, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully when she comes back, it solves it. It's just, I can't understand a single thing she's saying, and that's going to make for a difficult podcast experience. So hopefully she's able to come back in, and all is good. According to the computer on my end, it seems to be okay. It seems like I'm not dropping frames or anything. So I don't know what to do or say. So hopefully we'll get it figured out here. I'm just trying to keep talking so we don't have a bunch of dead air. How are you? Let us know. Get our Patreon. Did you know our Patreon is free? You can subscribe there and you can catch things there. Like, well, if you pay, you can watch the video version. But just getting the updates and stuff, that's totally free. So you can totally join us. All right, here she comes. All right, let's see how this goes. Hi.
Hey. I learned that someone was playing video games.
Well, I was able to talk about Patreon, and now you look like totally clear now. Yeah, you're not garbled at all. You're in sync.
Good.
All right.
Great. I was like, "Are you using the internet?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like,
"Get off Fortnite,
please don't."
All right. So you like the production design? I did catch that.
Yes.
That you thought it was appropriate.
It was very time appropriate.
Yeah, I agree.
Like period appropriate. Did it happen again?
Immediately it started again. So, okay, so crap? It wasn't that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe try to be no fast movements. We'll say no fast movements. And then, I don't know. Or, you know what? Maybe can you try killing your camera? All right. Can I still hear you, though?
Probably. I can hear you. I'll just turn the camera off completely. Because
Oh
all
yeah,
I did
that's what
was
I was saying.
unplug.
Oh yeah. Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, great.
All right, let's try this.
Cool. I dig it. Groovy. I don't know what I was saying. But
we were just talking about production design. You thought it was appropriate, time appropriate. I love that the movie takes place in the 60s.
Me too.
Yeah, I thought it was a breath of fresh air.
I agree. It was really nice. Also, I love the 60s, so.
Again, just in general.
All the music, I don't know, the like righteous people.
Yeah. Everybody becoming disillusioned with America.
Yeah.
If only they knew.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the beginning of the movie. We see what's his little dickhead. I forgot what his name was.
Tommy.
We see him being a dickhead to the Scarecrow, and I was like, oh, that Scarecrow's coming back. There has to be something. Yeah, it just seemed like he seemed like a real creature inside the Scarecrow. So I was like, am I going to have to cover my eyes?
The mask was a little too, on the nose, right?
Right?
The Scarecrow is pretty cool, though. So that's Harold. Harold the Scarecrow.
Yes, Harold.
From the books.
Yeah.
And the creative team, I do have a note about Harold. They really wanted him to be sort of like cobbled together from different elements. So it's like, he's got like a wooden, and he's got a rotting pumpkin for a belly. Obviously, he's got the old like novelty mask on. That's been just like rotting in the sun for years. So that's why it looks the way it does. But they basically wanted to give it human characteristics. They didn't want it to like look, when it was moving around and stuff, they didn't want it to look like a dude in a suit.
Yeah.
They wanted it to sort of like look like wood and ropes and stuff. So almost like puppetry, So they
That's cool.
They made
I got that.
artificial limbs out of foam to try to do tests and stuff, and then they just like kind of like structured it on a performer's body, so that way they could like get a movement. And it was really cool. I'm a big fan of Harold in the movie.
I mean, he didn't have the pumpkin belly, but that's fine.
I think he did. I think it was like below, like it was like rotting into the pants.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it used to be there, and then it rotted, and so it left a hole where the pumpkin was.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
It's gross.
Yes. My next note is, Spider-Man is a man spider. I feel like you would have gotten a kick out of that section.
Yeah, I did. Of course.
And I was so relieved that these kids were taught how to talk into a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, rather than like...
Unlike in Stranger Things when they were trying to talk into it like a phone.
Yeah, that's interesting. I never really processed that.
Yeah. That bugged the crap out of me watching Stranger Things, and they're trying to talk into it like a phone. I'm like, that's not how a walkie-talkie works.
Yeah. No, yeah, I guess I would have done this as a kid. I don't think I ever would have done that.
Yep.
Interesting. I never thought about it.
Mm-hmm. Because why would kids nowadays even need to use a walkie-talkie if they have a phone?
So I think I always assumed that like that it was kind of like a phone, at least in Stranger Things, that it was like a phone. The speaker was like at the top, like a microphone at the bottom and a speaker at the top. But I guess that's not really how walkie-talkies are. It's like always in the same spot that the speaker in. But if it was at the top, that sort of makes sense because they're always trying to be like sneaky and quiet. But yeah, no, you might have a point there. Let's pay attention to the final season of Stranger Things. It's coming up soon. By the way, it's not garbled at all anymore.
That's great. I'm so glad.
Yeah. Wow.
The flaming bag of poo was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I feel like setting bags of poo on fire was a thing for a while.
Yeah, it's like you leave it on a doorstep.
Yeah. Ring the doorbell.
Don't do that. Don't do that, kids.
No, don't do that. That's not great, but it's really funny. I never did it, but I know people who did.
Yeah. Well, this wasn't dog poo.
My God. You're right.
It was Augie's. No, not Augie. It was the other kid. Which kid? Which Spider-Man?
Yeah. I don't remember his name. That wasn't
Chuck.
Augie? Chuck,
Chucky.
that's
No,
right.
Augie is the Pierrot. I'm not a clown. I'm a Pierrot. I love Augie. Augie was great.
He was great. When they go to the drive-in movie, and it's Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
What is her name? Allison? Alicia? Shoot.
No, it's one of the
That's
Alexis,
me.
was it?
I'm Alexis.
There was a Ruth.
Was Stella.
That was the sister.
Stella.
Alexis. This sounds
So close.
Yeah.
Stella goes, best movie all year. Came out, Night of the Living Dead came out at the beginning of 1968, and she could already quote it. So you know she's been to that drive-in like multiple times.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like while I was watching the movie, I was like, wait a second, didn't this movie come out then? And so like it was a new movie.
Yeah, but you could also go to the movie theater for a nickel, so, you know.
In the 60s, though?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Maybe a quarter, maybe max. I think that was a little later, a quarter, especially in a small town.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. It was very cute. And like I used to go to the movie theater and watch movies more than once.
Oh yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, people still do it.
Yeah, it's a little more challenging now.
To watch movies?
Well, to go to more than one movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to plan it really well.
You got to plan it, or it's like $25 per ticket.
You have to get that AMC A-list.
Yes, but then you still have to pay more money for.
But it's only $25 for the month. And then you can go like 4 times a week. You can see 4 movies in a week.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Not an ad, but yeah.
Not an ad. I'll tell you how it's not an ad. There is not an AMC close to me. And so I have finally canceled my A-list because so the closest one is like 30 minutes away, which in LA terms is not a big deal. But it's not a good AMC. It's like it's really small. The upkeep has not been good. They haven't done any things to like make the theater nicer. They don't have like the cool Dolby theater or the prime screens or anything like that. So it's not worth driving 30 minutes.
Boo.
But you know what is worth driving 30 minutes to? Cinemark. Cinemark out here has excellent screens. The upkeep is excellent. They have D-Box. So like if I'm going to take 30 minutes to get to a theater, I'm going to go to one that has the seats move.
Cool.
And a nice screen.
Yeah.
So, but maybe one day AMC will build a nice AMC out here. I mean, there's only those 2. There's only 2. There's that one, and there's another one that's in an even worse theater, 35 minutes away, the other direction, and then there aren't any more in northern Ohio.
Wow.
So yeah, I am sad to say that my journey with AMC has come to an end.
Aww.
The Regal theaters are nicer here. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a really old, I haven't gone to it yet, but there's a really old like Main Street like old timey theater down the road, but I haven't gone to it yet. I'd like to check it out at some point. They were playing the Taylor Swift thing last week. Yeah, the record release party.
Yeah.
Anyways, freaking movie theaters. Back to 1968.
Do teens break into old scary houses anymore? Like, I was always too scared to do that, but most of my friends did. Like,
yeah,
there was an asylum in an old, like, obviously closed asylum in Barrington where I went to high school, and people would break into it and, like, try and find, I don't know, scary spirits, and they would share all these scary stories, and I was like, I'm good. I'm so good. I don't need to go there, but like, do you think kids still do that?
I think to some extent they do. I mean, you see like urban exploring videos and stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you see people doing like ghost hunting videos and stuff like that. So I think to some extent, I think it's just not the same as it was. And I think there is, maybe we've sort of like gotten it through to maybe a lot of young people, not everybody, but through their heads that like it's really fucking dangerous to be going through old condemned buildings.
Yeah.
And so I think people are doing less of it now, maybe. But yeah, I mean, I definitely see like YouTube videos of stuff. Did you hear that noise?
I did.
I don't know what it was. The dog seems fine. There's like, it's like kind of wooded outside the window next to me, so it could be like some critter is out there moving around. I don't know, weird. Yeah, that was really strange. Yeah,
Very timely. It's all spooky.
I don't think it's the dog. Hey, are you okay? And she seems fine. Yeah.
I really enjoy when they break into the house. We watch them enter from the inside. Instead of like following them in, we're already in the house.
Yeah.
So it makes it feel like we're part of the story.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I definitely felt like a voyeur.
Yeah, and I almost, now that you say that, sort of wonder, like, are we part of the story? Is this like the never-ending story where like we're in another time period?
Yes.
Interesting.
I think I made a note about that later. It definitely gave off that vibe.
Yeah.
And
yeah, the climax of the film is definitely
yeah, for sure. And I'm just like, no, don't open the secret door. It's so cool, but also no.
not the secret door.
Not the secret door. And like after they had broken in with a piece of a pen, also that pen is so 60s where you like turn it upside down and the lady turns naked. So they were able to break into the house with a lock, picking it with a pen, and then they get to another lock and Stella's like, oh no, how are we going to break this lock? Like, you just did it like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a little silly.
Sure. I do want to say that pen. I had one of those because I was in a play called Brighton Beach Memoirs.
Yeah.
And the main character, I played Eugene, and he's like obsessed with this postcard or this photo that this guy, his brother, has of a naked girl. He really wants to see a naked girl. Like that's like top of his list. He's even like lusting after his cousin who's living with them. And so, sort of as like a fun gift, one of the cast members, their mom, one of the other kids' moms, got me the pen at a vintage store.
Oh, cool.
As a gift. Yeah, it was a very sweet gift.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, it was a real, it wasn't like a school play. It was like more like community theater kind of thing. So it was like, adults were playing the adults and stuff like that. And I was like, 17, so it wasn't that crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's better. I was like, a friend's mom gave you a naked pen?
Yeah, no, yeah. That's not weird, but no, it was more innocent than that. Definitely more innocent.
Okay, good. I really enjoyed when, was it Augie who went into the wardrobe and then he time traveled?
Oh no, that was Charles. Chucky. Chucky? Is his name Chuck? I feel like his name is Chuck. Augie is the Perot.
That's right. Chuck. I really love Augie.
It's a good name. We got Stella, Ramon, Augie, Chuck, Ruth, and Tommy.
Yeah.
And Dean Norris as Dad.
Oh yeah. That was really, I was excited to see him.
Yeah.
I think he's such a talented actor. And he really did such a beautiful job with this role.
Yeah, the phone call he has with his daughter. I love that moment. It's so good.
It was so beautiful.
It really was.
Okay. Anyway, let's get the song that the music box plays.
Yeah.
So creepy.
Yeah, a real song.
I know. A real song. My papa used to sing it as a joke, but all the only words, or the only words I knew were the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, through your stomach and out your mouth. And I was like, why is this in a music book? This does not belong there.
Something I read said that a lot of people mistake that for like the funeral march.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, really?
Wait, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Nope, it's not a funeral song. It's just a creepy song from World War I.
It feels like a carnival song or something to me.
Yeah. I think it's the dissonance, the minor key.
Oh.
Oh, I did not like when they got stuck in the basement. I'm not the biggest fan of basements.
Yeah.
Of which which I've spoken about before, but I was like, that dick of a jock Tommy locked them in. I really hated Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy's the worst.
He's just not a good person at all.
Yeah, no.
And then I go, Stella summoned Sarah? I was like, no. And I was like, maybe she helped them out? Like, who unlocked that door to get them out? It had to have been Sarah.
It was the spirit, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, but something's gonna happen. Something doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Stella is so sweet. She seems like a genuinely good person after, especially after Ramon's car gets wrecked by Dick Tommy.
Yeah.
He's just Dick Tommy now.
It's a slur on his...
Which I was like, what is that word? I didn't know that phrase.
Really? Yeah, so it's the idea that
go ahead.
swims across the Rio to get into America.
What? That's terrible.
Yeah.
I will not say it, but it's a not dry posterior of your body.
Yeah. Yeah. So that being the idea.
Awful.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I'm glad I didn't know what it was. She took Sarah's... Did you hear me?
Yeah, it sounded like you hit the cord or something.
Oh, no, I didn't. Weird. I went, gasp! She took Sarah's book! And it's all the titles of the stories in the actual book, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, I recognize that title. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they didn't put the titles. I feel like the titles of the ones that they succumbed to weren't. I don't think they were correct. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of think that like the one with the guy the one that chases Ramon. I don't think we see Jingly Man on there.
Oh yeah, in the original book.
Yeah, Mitai Doti Walker.
Yes, yeah, that creeped me out.
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
Okay. Oh, I go. Is this gonna start playing out as she reads the story? And I'm like, oh man, this is gonna get wild. Holy crap, it is! And I was like, it's a very never-ending story.
Yeah, there's a bit of that in there. And the question is like, is she the one doing it? I think there's sort of like that vibe, like, or is it something that's happening to her? So turns out it's happening to her.
Yeah. And I go, oh shit, Harold is the post. I knew it.
Yeah.
And the pitchfork through the gut, and he's turned into a scarecrow. Tommy, that was, ugh. That was
great.
that, yeah.
When he's like trying to pull it out of his mouth, it's like so like almost claustrophobic feeling.
Yeah, claustrophobic, suffocating. They did a very good job with that.
Yeah,
I will say
how the police haven't figured out that his clothes are on a scarecrow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
there's this huge search for Tommy, but how have none of the adults noticed that Scarecrow is wearing Tommy's last known outfit?
Yeah.
But Stella noticed immediately.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
They didn't search the cornfield at all. Lazy bastards.
Yeah. And that cop being such a dick to Ramon.
Yeah.
Which... I guess that was the chief was doing that?
I assume that's the chief of police. Small town chief.
And I just realized he was a Bellows.
Oh, yeah.
The chief was Gil Bellows.
Yeah, that's correct.
So, Was he trying to cover something up as well? I don't know.
No, I think it's just like the Bellows have always run the town thing.
I
They're
see.
they're the people who are like the people in power.
Oh, and the toe in the stew. That was a moment where I had to cover my eyes. Not him eating or like pulling the toe out of his mouth, which was fucking disgusting. But when he like crawls under his bed to hide,
Yeah,
and this is Augie.
this is Augie, the
Yeah.
Piro.
And he's under his bed and he like starts to climb out. I was like, don't climb out. What are you doing? You don't have to do that. Just
Yeah.
stay right there. And that is when I had to cover my eyes when he was about to peer over the bed. I was like, I can't do it. So there is like a few, maybe 15 seconds that I just didn't watch because I was too nervous. Because that's a thing. Like hiding under the bed, things being under the bed, I just can't.
Yeah. I do want to talk about Augie being the Piro. So typically in stories with a Piro, they're sort of like the sad clown, right? So they're usually like picked on.
Yeah.
They often play pranks on people. So we see Augie, both of those things happening with Augie. And usually they are sort of the source of like some sort of unrequited love, which we get hinted at with Ruth in the basement. So
yes.
I thought it was really smart that one, they made Augie sort of this oddball who's into like kind of snobby things.
Yeah.
And then sort of paralleled him with the thing that he was for Halloween, which I really like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, you caught that all of their fears are the thing that haunts them, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So with Tommy, it was the scarecrow that he hated. With Augie, he's constantly talking about the things that we eat. You know what's in that, right?
Yeah.
You know, like how could you eat that? So
ooh,
yeah.
I
We'll talk about the other ones.
I love
when we
this.
get to them. Yeah.
I write so cute. They're trying to burn the book. Like, of course that's not going to work. That would be too easy. And then they go to look at old records to try and find out, like, what could this possibly be? And they use what's that thing where microfilm?
Yeah, you use microfilm.
That,
Not microfiche, but microfilm.
and I love how they're like, if it's in the paper, it has to be right. And I was like, ha!
It has to be true. It's a funny
Sure.
They find a wax cylinder, which I think is kind of cool. It's
Oh.
like a really unique. Those things are like super delicate and brittle.
Yeah.
So I thought it was kind of cool that they, nowadays it would be like, I don't know, they'd find a newspaper or a cassette tape.
Yes.
You might find a cassette tape, and then this, it was something that was a little older, pre-pressed
Right.
record. Yeah.
And how convenient that the exact device needed to play that thing was right next to them in the storage closet.
Yeah. I mean, that's all right.
Yeah. So going back to that, their fears are what overtake them. What about Ruth's bite on her face? Oh, I guess it was like vanity.
That when she first got into the room, the basement room, she gets covered with the spider webs and she freaks out. And Augie, this is when you get the hint that Augie is in love with Ruth. He goes and he's the one. He's like, "It's okay. They're off. It's okay." And so her fear is the spiders, which also coincidentally, Augie is a spider, and she kind of is irritated with Augie. But yeah, it's her fear. She's afraid the spiders are all over her.
No, Augie's not a spider. He was the...
I'm sorry. Chucky. It's so easy to say Augie now.
I know.
Yeah, Chuck is the spider.
That's right.
Yeah, no, Augie is the one who comes and gets the spider webs off of her when she freaks out.
And I feel like there's a little bit of vanity as well that she has, which is why she's freaking out about this thing on her face.
Yeah, it's fitting. It's fitting that it's like, the preening older sister.
The fact that they went to go visit Lulu, who was a little girl during that whole
The Sarah Bellows stuff.
Yeah, and that she has the music box that, like, the same music box that was at the house.
Yes.
Like, what? Why? Why would she keep that, I guess?
I don't know. Maybe she felt like it was protecting her. I don't know.
I guess you just don't ever want to hear that song because that means that she's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just, and the fact that these kids, so where the microfilm was, that was at the library. And then they break into an asylum, a
Yeah.
hospital. Yeah, they snuck in. Yes. And they're like, yeah, we're going to find this red room. And I go, big nope from me.
Well, and that's Chucky's fear, right? Like he mentions he has nightmares about a room that's all red.
Yeah.
So he stays behind. And then his fear does him in. He ends up in a red room.
Yeah. And he sure does end up in a red room. What is it? Okay.
She
I
can't
was
read
like,
the notes.
I didn't understand what my note meant. So they're playing that crazy recorded thing, the tube.
Yeah, this wax cylinder.
There we go. The wax cylinder. And I go, maybe by playing this and clearing her name, and like as I'm typing that, I'm like, oh, never mind. She's writing a new story about Charlie. Damn it.
Yeah.
And that horrifying creature in the crazy skin suit. Ugh.
You know what? There's a little piece of me that's like when you see her face and she's got that like smile, I'm like, oh, she's kind of adorable.
Is it a woman? Like seemed like a genderless creature to me.
I think it's supposed to be a woman. I don't know what story that's from, but yeah, it's a woman, I believe.
Wow. All right. Well,
I don't know, that just like goofy smile. I don't know.
Goofy, creepy smile, and the way that it consumed him. Like, not through the mouth, just through the body.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I know it's like this horrifying thing and like, it's killing Chuck or whatever, but like, there's something about it to me that I'm not as frightened by, and that it almost feels like going home. Like almost motherly, like you were a part of me before and now you be part of me again, kind of a thing. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. I just don't get a scary vibe from it.
Oh,
for some
I
reason.
totally did. It's like you 100% disappear. You are gone.
Yeah. But it via hug.
Via hug. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I just didn't.
Something comforting about a hug to me. And she had that goofy smile. Like, I don't know. It just felt like she didn't move fast.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, I don't know.
But he couldn't escape her. In every turn, that creature was there. That is forced love.
There's probably some moral in there.
Probably. You can't run from your problems.
Maybe, yeah. I mean,
face them
all
head
these
on.
Things have some type of moral.
Okay, so I've gotten to the point where Stella has called her dad.
They're in the police station.
Have I?
Yeah, so Chucky dies. They get captured by the orderlies and the nurse, and then they're in the police station.
Stella, we learn the story about her mom leaving.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking.
It is really sad. And then Dean Norris is just like, it's not your fault.
I know. That, seriously, their connection is just really beautiful.
Yeah.
I really love it.
And she says, if I disappear, it's not, I didn't leave you. I would never do that to you. It's like,
oh my God, right?
Yeah. Although I do want to like address the ending.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Okay. Finding out another reason why this town, or at least the police, hate Ramon is that he's a draft dodger.
Yeah, well, okay, so I think they find that out after the fact, right? Because they've done research on him.
Yeah.
Probably like his license plate and stuff. Yeah, so they don't like him because he's a person of color and he's not from there, right? So it's like, who's this? This person here to murder our teenagers or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it turns out he's a draft dodger.
Which was a serious thing back then.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
No. Like, was his brother killed? Or did his brother...
his brother came home. I think it was they sent him home in a box.
Oh, yeah. Of the many people I know who fought in that war, they were not happy about it. It was not, I'm not going to get into it, but
Yeah.
damn, that was heavy. Okay, so Stella and Ramon are locked up, and I go, shit, when the dog is scared, you better be scared.
Yeah. Something just dawned on me. The guy's, sorry, we got to make a correction, because the actor's name is Gil Bellows.
Stop it.
He's Chief Turner.
Yep. That confused me.
Sorry, we got to the chief, and I was like, I have a note here that says Chief Turner, and I was like, oh yeah, the actor's name is Gil Bellows.
That's funny. Whoops. Well, maybe he was part of I don't know. Anyway, okay, so the dog is scared. Chief Turner is checking on the dog, and I go, what the fuck? Like, a creature is falling down the chimney in pieces.
Yeah. Well, did you notice what the dog was doing?
What do you mean?
When they would show the dog, like a close-up of the dog's face, did you catch what the dog was doing? That the dog was like,
Yeah.
In the story, in the Jingly Man story, the dog talks. And the guy in the story is like, what the fuck, my dog could talk?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I have it written down here. So first of all, the Mitai Dodie Walker, I think in the story, if I remember right, it's singing that, not just saying it. And the dog responds, Linchi Kinchi Kali Molly Dingo Dingo. And so the dog kind of talks in this, but not like clearly.
Right.
Which I thought was
dog talk.
Yeah, I thought it was a nice reference to the story that they still kind of like kept it there, even though you can't understand what the dog is trying to say.
Yeah. Oh, when I go, oh shit, that's a dead cop.
Yeah.
And then his body is tossed at the cage, and I immediately start yelling, get the keys, get the keys! Like, get the keys!
Wait, what happens to the dog?
No idea.
So in the story, the dog dies.
Oh.
Like the head rolls up to the dog, and the dog just immediately just keels over dead from being scared.
I have no idea what happened to the dog. The dog just kind of disappeared. Okay. Or ran off, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So the moment that they get out of the police station, they go to the cop car. I'm like, they can't steal the cop car. It'll look like they killed the cop. And I was like, oh, this is so creepy.
Yeah.
Well, why am I watching this at night?
Well, and then this is when we get Ramon's fear, right? The fear of people in authority calling him a coward and chasing him.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then when he crashes the car onto the weird dismembered creature, and then it dismembers itself to go and it's try and attack him some more, that was wild. I was not at all expecting that. I'm like, oh great, it's dead, it's stuck, or it's just going to be stuck there forever. Nope.
He's like, nope, I'm made out of Legos.
And so Stella runs back to the house.
Yes.
The crazy haunted house.
Yes.
And I missed saying one thing before. She tried to get rid of the book and went to the house and put it back, and when she got back to her house,
it was there.
Ramon was opening the book. She's like, what? So that shows Sarah attached herself.
Yeah, they cursed her with the book. Yeah. I do want to say too, the whole coward thing with Ramon, that's, I think, again, it's sort of rooted back to their initial finding of the going into the house and finding the book is the question of do we go down there? And he's trying to not be a coward in front of this girl.
Yeah.
And so they end up going down there. And then of course the end of this movie is him facing his fears and going back to the house to try to help Stella.
Right.
So it's sort of overcoming the cowardice.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just wanted to acknowledge it.
Yeah, of course. And when Stella gets back to the house, you hear that music again, and I was like, oh no. And you see that she time traveled.
Yeah.
Just like Chuck had in the wardrobe upstairs.
Yes. Yep.
And you see that same woman who he'd seen when she like runs up the stairs.
Yeah.
And it took me a moment to realize she had taken Sarah's place.
Yes. So Stella's fear is the fear of like not belonging anywhere,
Yeah.
which is exactly how Sarah's family viewed her, as like she didn't belong, so we lock her in the cellar and we hide her from public. And there's some really interesting, I'm trying to think, like some subtext there with Sarah. So basically, you're right. So like Stella takes over in Sarah's place, but Sarah has albinism, like a specific type. It's albinism is a double recessive gene. And that means that she, Sarah, inherited it from both of her parents. And because it's so rare, the implication is that her parents are brother and sister, or somehow very closely related. Which is why they're hiding her away, because it's a visual clue to what they, like, who they really are.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. Whoa. That's wild.
Which I think is maybe the coolest, like, little thing
Yeah.
in this story. I mean, like, I really like the fact that they're fears and all that stuff in the Pierrot, but like that's such a like unique and not really explored thing that it's just like it's hidden in front of you. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. They at very least were first cousins.
Yeah. So she's hiding under the table, hiding from Sarah's family, which they see her as Sarah and not as herself.
Yeah.
And her glasses fall. And then you see Ramon see her glasses.
Yeah.
Which makes it feel like she really had time traveled.
She really did go. Yeah.
And it wasn't just a vision, which was so clever. And I'm like, oh no, she's getting locked into Sarah's life. And I love how somehow Ramon and Stella are able to communicate through time. And he convinces her to, like, basically tell Sarah that the stuff that happened to her really did happen to her, and she didn't do those bad things, and I can tell your story. And like, what a wonderful way to break through.
Yeah.
And be like, yes, you spent all these years angry at the people who harmed you, and now you've turned into them. Like, basically turning the mirror on herself. And I thought that was really clever and really beautiful because, like, Stella just isn't a bad person. She just wants to help people. So that was another way of her helping someone on the other side to essentially let go. And
write it in blood.
Right. That's the next thing. Using your blood, because like the truth is in your blood.
Yeah.
So
literally for Sarah, right?
Yeah, truly. So I love how that was able to get tied up. And then I wrote, is it too much to ask that the missing friends come back? Like, are they just gone forever?
Right. But then you find out at the end.
Well, yeah. Then, like, maybe it is a possibility. When you see Ruth in the car with her.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, he joins the war. Sad face. But
what?
He joined the war.
Oh, yeah.
Moan did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can only run away from your fears for so long, right?
Yeah.
So they're in like a bus at the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they show the bus.
He
I was really just, he is. Where are they?
In her dad's truck.
They are in her dad's truck.
Yeah.
I was really confused about who was where. Okay. So that's why I wanted to address like this idea that she left at the end, but she told her dad she wouldn't leave. So I was just confused.
No. She was with her dad. Ramon was in the bus.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, to go to training.
Yeah.
I want a sequel. I want to hear more stories.
I do too.
I want to learn that the friends came back and that like everything corrected itself.
I think this maybe didn't do very well in the theater. It's produced by Guillermo del Toro, I think.
Yes, the screen story was written by Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, I think it's like he had this idea to like interconnect these things.
Yeah.
Can you move your mic just a little bit? Sorry. Yeah, so I would love to see a sequel. I think maybe the marketing on this wasn't great.
Yeah, I didn't even know about it.
I don't think they leaned enough into, like, everybody grew up with these stories. Like, the movie-going public grew up on these stories. You know, like, the poster is evocative of, like, it's like Harold on the poster, but, like, they should have just used the book covers. Like, people would have
Agreed.
seen those on a poster in the movie theater and been like, I know exactly what this is before I read what the title is. And if they do another one, they should do more scary stories to tell in the dark. You
I
know, just
agree.
stick with the title. And yeah, I would like to see it, but I don't know if we will. All those kids are growing up now. What do you do when they come out of the book? You know,
Right?
they don't look the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe you do another time travel, and it's like time passed, and it's as if they never left. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Like, is this the book series with the girl who had the green ribbon around her neck?
Yeah,
We need that story.
yeah, we do.
That's the one that I remember the most. Yeah, but it was
Also,
good.
you know, it would be hard to also tell this. Like, how do you continue this particular story? Maybe it's that there are other books haunted by
Yeah.
other people or other beings.
Yeah.
Maybe the girl with the ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we could. So, would you recommend this movie?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. I mean, it's not necessarily. I guess maybe it's not like a movie you have to see before you die, you know. But it's definitely worth watching.
Yeah.
It's PG-13. You know, it's got a pretty low barrier for entry. I feel like. Yeah, I enjoyed the movie.
I did as well.
Well,
Yes?
we did it.
We
We made
did.
it.
Woo-hoo.
I'm sad that we are going only audio on this one.
Yeah, it's okay.
But it is what it is. But we'll figure out some of these technical things over time. All right. Well, do you want to tell the people what our next movie is?
Our next movie is Pet Sematary.
Yes, Stephen King's Pet Cemetery. This is the one that I think you're going to have a hard time with.
No.
This one you might watch with Jeff or somebody.
Okay. Don't watch at night.
Yeah, it's harrowing. It's a little more harrowing.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I should mention we're going to watch the original Pet Cemetery and not the remake.
Yes.
So make sure you're watching the one from the 80s and not 2019. And yeah, so until then, everyone, on cinema.